Shalom and welcome to another in our series of podcasts from Temple Beth Am, a dynamic center for conservative Judaism in Los Angeles. This is Meditation and Mindfulness with Rabbi Adam Kligfeld.
What I'm going to be directing us towards in this meditation, for those of you who are familiar with these meditations, sometimes I give a bit of a frame beforehand and then as a context, and then I lead you through some imagery during the meditation. I want us to be thinking about how the Talmud and the rabbis refer to Sukkot as dirat arai, temporary, flimsy dwelling, as compared to dirat keva, permanent, stable dwelling. Right? Whatever the sukkah is, it's supposed to be enough to house us reasonably well for a week, but it's not supposed to be enduring. So much so that if you had a sukkah that endured what the Talmud calls a ruach lo mitsuya, an uncommonly strong wind, if you had a sukkah withstand that, it might mean retroactively that the sukkah was so stable it was not a kosher sukkah because it wasn't sufficiently flimsy. And so I want us to think about what the notions of flimsiness and temporariness, what they do in our psyche, particularly as they come up against our understandable need for things to endure and last and be sturdy and worthy. So as you'll see in the meditation and as you follow the meanderings of your own mind, this will begin with the imagery of the sukkah, but it will go to many other places as well. Okay, so with that in mind, I'd like you all to close your eyes. And start letting breathing become not an accidental, unconsidered event, but a primary event, an intentional event, a luxury event. We draw air in through our nose and expel it through our mouth. A constant exchange of energies that allows us and the world around us to thrive. And kind of observe your body, how it's feeling in this moment. Other parts of your body that are feeling fatigued, weighty. Can you bring your mind to that part of the body and release it, either through the musculature, really releasing your shoulders downward, unclenching your jaw, having your neck be just supple enough that your head is not falling onto your chest, but is not holding some of the tension it sometimes holds. Other parts of your body that are feeling rather vital and activated. And can you go to them in your mind and just be there? Be grateful for the energy that's coursing through some part of you, this vessel that holds your soul. And mostly let your body feel what it's feeling. It can be a vibration in some places, a humming. It can be a true serenity of quiet. There could be some prickly feelings at different parts of your body, particularly in your extremities. Almost as if you were aware of the blood flowing in and out. Or just a blanket of soft beauty coming over you as you claim these moments as entirely for you. Moments that you're sharing with those who are on the Zoom or who are experiencing this from other parts of the world on Facebook. Moments that are shared with me through the medium of my voice, but mostly the play that is unfolding in your mind, the scenery, the imagery, the music, the mood. It's entirely within and for you. This is a deliciously selfish moment for which you owe nobody any apology. A flimsy sukkah, standing, but almost barely, nervously, apologetically. A sturdy home with secured foundations, a refuge no matter what the weather. In an era in which those images are sometimes overlapping, an era of buildings that crumble when they're not supposed to, established neighborhoods overcome by fires, when nothing seems permanent, we still can hold on to that dichotomy. A haphazard structure that can last a bit, but if given a big push, all topple down. And a mighty structure, secure and safe and enduring, protecting all those who are inside from external forces. Forget what structure you are sitting in right now, whether it's a sukkah or a home or an apartment building. What structure are you exemplifying right now? Are you a sukkah? A dirat arai? Hesitant, on one foot, nervous that a strong wind will blow you over. And if you are, can you just embrace it? Today I'm a sukkah. Today, I don't know what tomorrow will be. Today, I'm not sure how much I can withstand. Or are you Dirat Keva today? The sturdiest of buildings, ready to weather any weather, impervious to external storms, confident, unshakable, enduring. And if that's what you are today, can you ask yourself why? How did you get there? How do you get back there the next time you're feeling flimsier and sukkah-like? And whom can you protect? To whom can you give refuge? Under your mighty roof. Or are you both? Have you experienced moments today where you're a teetering sukkah, not knowing if you'll remain standing? And then a pendulum shifts and you're a towering edifice based on whom you're sharing a moment with, what task is in front of you, what thoughts or ideas happen to be coursing through you. We are Dirat Keva. We are permanence and strength and fortitude and edifice and building and structure. And we are Dirat Arai. We are temporary and somewhat accidental and unsure of our footing and wondering how we're going to keep vertical. We are sometimes sukkah and tower and sanctuary all at the same time. We sit in both simultaneously. Each one checking the excess of the other. Our enduring strength serving as a holder-upper during our moments of vulnerability, and the sukkah-like quality of our souls, keeping us humble and properly hesitant and aware of just how much we do not control. We are Keva and we are Arai. We are forever and we are momentary. We endure and we are fleeting. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Come back to the full present tense. I'll share my screen and we'll say the closing prayer together. May we and all beings have happiness in the cause of happiness. May we all be free of suffering in the cause of suffering. May we all experience true happiness that has no taint of suffering. May we live in great equanimity, free from burdening attachment to loved ones and contempt for others, but rather with compassion for all. May we and all beings have happiness in the cause of happiness. May we all be free of suffering in the cause of suffering. May we all experience true happiness that has no taint of suffering. May we live in great equanimity, free from burdening attachment to loved ones and contempt for others, but rather with compassion for all. May we and all beings have happiness in the cause of happiness. May we all be free of suffering in the cause of suffering. May we all experience true happiness that has no taint of suffering. And may we live in great equanimity, free from burdening attachment to loved ones and contempt for others, but rather with compassion for all. I say shalom, Shabbat shalom, namaste, and moedim l'simcha, and enjoy the rest of your Sukkot.
You have been listening to another in our series of podcasts from Temple Beth Am, a dynamic center for conservative Judaism in Los Angeles. If you enjoy these podcasts, we invite you to write a review on the Apple Podcast site or wherever you get your podcasts. For more information about Temple Beth Am Los Angeles, go to tbala.org.